I was just gonna make the point. I'm gonna try to look, make, how about you?
About his mama named Prime?
No. Going into what you were just talking about.
I was just saying in general.
Damn,
they don't understand like it's judgment.
It's judgment, right. Because the scriptures say that things done. I was gonna go into how these things on the internet. Because Kahan mentioned about all these different internet sites that are recording like these various murders and different stuff. Gore. These gory type killings and stuff of these people that's committing, adultery and different things. Well, the scriptures say, and it applies today, that these things are going to be an example of them that live ungodly, for those that come after. You know what I'm saying? That, hey, you're going to view these things because those things are supposed to deter you from doing them. You know what I'm saying? But Jake out here, like he said, they don't understand these things are the judgment of the Lord. So they're going to look at it, oh shit, and they're going to go right and do whatever wickedness they're going to do.
Yep.
Not understanding that was an example that's supposed to sway you from doing things like that, man. But Jake don't understand a judgment of the Lord, man. But if I can bring this out, because Jake in these times, they're degenerates, man. This is Jeremiah 2 and verse 21. Yet I have planted thee a noble vine, holy or right seed. How then art thou turned into the degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me, man? This is the Lord talking to his people, man. Jake is finished, man. They're through. Out here in all manner of wickedness. Just pants hanging down. Walking up the street smoking weed. Every few seconds, somebody walk by you smelling a weed. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? They can just walk up and down the streets now?
I didn't know they could.
They doing it, bro.
Yeah.
Up and down the streets. You know what I'm saying? You smell that shit every 2 seconds.
Yeah.
But Jake is out here in a bad way, man. So Jake has become a degenerate, When the Lord told us, he planted us a noble vine, holy, a right seed, man. Which the elect, the remnant, is trying to come back into these ways, man. But 2/3 of our people, they don't give a damn, man. So death to them, man. Zechariah 13 and 8 must come to be, man. It must needs be. It's very necessary.
And that goes to show you, like the scripture said in the book of Sirach, man, that they, if a rich man speaketh, they extol it to the clouds, man. Mm-hmm. But if a poor man speaketh, they say, who is this fellow? Right. And that rich man we know is Esau, man. Right. Because just because Esau passed a law and say weed is legal, them niggas think it's okay. Now, showing they worship Esau, man. Yeah. Just because Esau says it's okay, so I'm fine. Well, what about what the Lord say, man? You see? Niggas don't care about what the Lord say, man.
Yeah,
that's
man. So like,
not real, bro.
Yeah, like, just like the brother mentioned, Esau say pedophilia is all right. People gonna be like, eventually gonna be like, you know what? All right.
Just like with the alphabet shit. Esau said it was okay, and these niggas went full hole, gun fucking hole to this shit, man. Back to you know what I'm saying, bro? Back in your point, bro. Like these niggas, Esau said, and it's gold to these niggas, man. Oh man, it's set in stone to these niggas if the white man said.
Oh man.
You see? But when it comes to us, somebody that look like them, who's actually coming out the scriptures, man, these niggas get offended. These niggas think if we look like this, that shows you Jake don't have no respect. They don't even respect their damn self, man. You so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, you have no respect for yourselves, man. At all. Come on, bro.
One day.
It's back in Hosea chapter 4, verse 3, it says, therefore shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish.
Man, the Lord said that therefore, for your rebellion and disobedience, therefore the land shall mourn, man. And these people are getting ready to be in mourning, man. America is about to mourn, man. Because you people have been living comfortably. You people are at ease in this place, man. Everything is just at a fucking arm's reach in this place, man. Or a fucking light switch. Hey, man, this place is just built to just for comfort, man. Yep. And when the Lord snatched that goddamn lazy boy from under you niggas, you gonna be through. Yep. You see? That's why it's gonna hit. That's why it's gonna hit. The Lord is saving America for last. That's why you see everything happening in these other countries, these uproars, these turnips going out to Jackson. Y'all think y'all good, man. Right. Just because you think you can go out to eat, y'all think y'all okay, man.
Yeah, that's right. That's why Isaiah the 47th chapter goes into that. Thou that dwellest carelessly. What did she say? That lady, that lady of kingdoms. That she said that I shall not know the laws of children or widowhood, which goes into her pretty much not being touched, not going into like not her having to deal how these other nations are dealt, man. America, these Americans, man, they chilling so much to where like, nah, ain't no country that can come up against us. We're America. We got the guns, we got the warplanes, we got the nuclear weapons. You know what I'm saying? You know, the economy, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They feel like they can't be touched, man.
Yep.
That's that Lady of Kingdoms. Like they so lifted up right here, they think like, nah, ain't nobody coming to come up here. Ain't nobody got the balls to come up in here, man. You know? Hey, but America is like, you know, they go into every other nation and deal how they want. That's why they so lifted up.
Yep.
You know?
Right.
This back in okay, this is Hosea 4:6. It says, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee."
Man, our people, hey, Patah, can you look up Lamentation, they embrace dunghills? Oh, but go ahead, bro, read that one more time.
This is Hosea 4:6. "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee."
Yeah, so since you reject the word of the Lord is going to reject your ass, man. You see? The Lord is going, he already rejecting our people, man. That's why he don't give a damn about these people, man. Like it says in the bro, the scriptures say in 2 Ezra chapter 9, bro, that they receive benefits but have not known me. You see? It's a benefit. The breath that you breathing in your fucking lungs is a benefit, man. And you don't know the Lord, and especially how these people live in their life, man. You see? But the Lord is going to let you know that you should have took heed after death by pain, man. After death by pain, it's going to be a horrible way you people are going to die, man. And you're not going to be able to escape it, because it tells you that in the book of Amos, man, the day of the Lord is going to be as a man if he fled from a lion and a bear met him. Or he got away from the bear, went into a house and leaned his hand on the wall and the serpent bit him. Showing you that there's no escape. You're not going to be able to escape your sins, man. You see? Eventually, the Lord is going to bring it upon your ass, and we about to get ready to see it, man.
This is back in Hosea 4:6. It says, "I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. I will also forget thy children."
Yeah, when you go into that word, forget or forgotten in that verse, man, it's shahah, which means to cease to care. So since you cease to care about the Lord's law, the Lord is going to cease to care about your black ass or your brown ass, man. All your little nigglet kids, man. See? That's why these kids be getting off, man. And the Lord, and it's going to even be worse in the times to come, bro. These people, they don't fear the words that we speaking right now, man. The scriptures say by the terror of the Lord we persuade men. You see, we supposed to tell these people to ask of the Lord, man. Just like our forefathers did, man. You see, but the Lord is getting ready to bring that spirit, that old spirit back, man. And He's going to reintroduce himself to the world, man. You see? That old, that you go to Christians say that's the God of the Old Testament. When he about to reintroduce his fucking self. And he say he don't change, he changed not. I am the Lord, I change not. The Lord don't change, man. So he's still that same power that flooded the earth. He's still that same power that killed the Egyptians, man. They killed little children. This is the same God, man. Come on, bro.
I got a quick one. This is Proverbs chapter 1, verse 24. It says, "Because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and will none of my reproof." You know, so the Lord has been reached out to the nation of Israel, man. He has been reached out and said, look, like it says in Isaiah the 1st chapter, you know, let us reason together, saith the Lord. You know, but what they do, man, the Lord did this and they slapped his hand, man. Like I don't need your help. So that's why the Lord has been throughout the history of the world, throughout the history of the nation of Israel. That's why they've been in this situation, man. That's why they've been killed. That's why they dying out in the streets today. You know, that's why they out there, like the brother brought out in that precept, man. Blood touching blood, man. Brother raising arms against another brother.
Yeah.
You know, that's the curse. Going back to what? Deuteronomy 28th chapter.
Hey, they show you that in Boys in the Hood. When Dope Boy went and killed the niggas that killed Ricky, 2 weeks later, that nigga got murdered.
Right.
And that was against and if the movie would have went on, that shit would just been a continual cycle of niggas just killing each other, man. Blood touching blood, man. You see?
Yeah, I smoked that food.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead, bro.
Now, this is Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 5. It reads, they that did feed delicately are desolate in the streets. They that were brought up in scarlet embrace dunghills.
Man, you niggas embrace. How people embrace being from the hood? Nigga, I'm from Oak Cliff.
Right.
I'm from Stop 6. That show you how low level and dumb our people are. This nigga done put you in a project. He called it the projects.
Right.
You nigga, you are a fucking experiment. And he's showing you that in They Clone Tyrone.
I just think that.
Sure.
That nigga is showing you niggas that you ain't nothing but a fucking experiment and you proud of it.
Right.
You embrace it. Nigga think he get stripes because he from a hood, bro. You should be pissed off, bro.
Exactly.
That you in squalor. You should be mad, man. That you don't own nothing in your own neighborhood, but you niggas is shooting and killing each other over a block that your black ass don't own, man. That show you how stupid our people. That's why the Lord called our people sottish. Because they stupid. A nigga killing each other over a fucking color. You niggas are dumb, bro.
Man.
Nigga, if you a damn teenager talking about cuz of blood, nigga, you need to be off. Lord, you need to be stoned, man. That's how stupid you are, man. That's why the Lord is gonna do it like the brother mentioned, Zechariah, man. That's why that gotta come to pass, man. Because the Lord can't, what can the Lord do with a black person, man?
Right.
You niggas is void, man. That's void of light.
Really?
Okay, Lord, what can he do with you, man? You not gonna change. So he gonna, like the scripture say in Isaiah, man, the whole, hey man, the Lord's just gonna have the whole head is sick. So the Lord's just gonna have to put you to death, man. Got something?
I got one. You got one? Ezekiel 24 and 13. In thy filthiness is lewdness, because I have purged thee, and thou wast not purged. Thou shalt not be purged from thy filthiness anymore, till I have caused my fury to rest upon thee. You're not gonna stop until the Lord really put the smack down on your ass, man.
That's like a bad kid.
Badass
That ain't gonna
kid.
stop jumping on the couch. You done already told him to quit jumping on that couch.
The kid named Bud. and
Yeah.
shit. Well, Bud.
Yeah, he ain't gonna learn till you whoop his ass.
Yep. Put the belt to the meat, goddammit. They ain't gonna wanna listen. That's how you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are. You lewd, you filthy, man, but okay, you ain't gonna stop till the Lord come and put that smack down on your ass, man.
That's right.
That was you, got
Just back in Proverbs chapter 1, verse 24, it says, because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. What ye have set at naught all my counsel, I would none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. You know, so when that time comes and you actually gonna have to face the consequences, and then you're gonna be like, oh God, why is it help me, God? You know what I'm saying? That's when the Lord's gonna laugh, man. Like, yeah, motherfucker, now you want help. All these opportunities you pass by you, you know, maybe you seen the man of the Lord on the side, you know, and maybe you dealt with them, try to, interact, but you didn't want to listen. You know, that's just an example. But that was the Lord. That was the way of the Lord reaching out to you, man.
Yep.
And what you do? You laughed at him, maybe you spit, or like that dude that walked down the street and threw something at us. You know what I'm saying? That dude in the day, maybe the Lord gonna reserve him for that day of the Lord. Or maybe he might be dead already. We don't know.
He might be your next Eric Garner. Get his ass choked out by the fucking police, man.
Yep.
Screaming for his damn mama, man.
Right.
That was judgment from the Lord, man.
Yep.
I ain't mean to,
Oh, you got it.
it's judgment from the Lord, man. I got a quick one, bro. You got some more of that?
You got
A
it.
real quick one. This the book of Psalms, chapter 32 and verse 10 says, "Many sorrows shall be to the wicked, but he that trusteth in the Lord, mercy shall compass him about." So see, so the Lord, hey man, many sorrows are gonna be to the wicked, which remind me of 2 Ezra chapter 8 and verse 50, man.
about to get it,
Go
man.
ahead.
Ooh, I got one for you, mate.
You got something?
You got it. Now you got it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, shit. Oh, Jeremiah 9 and 3. Oh, you had it?
No.
Jeremiah 9 and 3. And they bend their tongues like the bow for lies. It's going to eat them, Esau and you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, saying we ain't got the 100% truth, saying we grapists, this, that, and the third. All right, check this out. And they, talking about Jake, and they, Jeremiah 9:3, and they bend their tongues like they're bold, bam. And they bend their tongues like they're bold for lies, but they are not valiant for the truth. You're not courageous. You're not soldiers. Valiant means soldiers, right? But they are not valiant for the truth upon the earth. For they proceed from evil to evil, and they know not me, said the Lord. You're not fit to be in this army of the Lord, man. Y'all keep going from evil to evil, and you're not even trying to return to the Lord. You're not even respecting what's coming out to you. It says you're not even fit for the truth upon the earth, man. That's why you still walking around the way you are. Because it says, but they are not valiant for the truth upon the earth, for they proceed from evil to evil. That's what you do. You go from one wickedness act to another one, man.
Increasing in wickedness.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Just like, and that shows that difference, that separation between from the elect, the 1/3, and the 2/3, man. Like the elder said. You know, the 2/3 out here going from evil to evil, and you got the elect in 1/3 going from faith to faith, glory to glory, man. You know what I'm saying? We right. Increasing in righteousness while y'all increasing in wickedness, man.
Right. Oh, like in Corinthians it says something about some unto life and death unto death. Those who strive for the truth is going after life. Since you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans going from evil to evil, you just want to keep proceeding in your wickedness. It's going to lead to your death, man. Right. Yeah. So the truth is only for two purposes: for your life or to kill your motherfucking ass, man.
Yeah, Scripture speak of two paths. The Lord put two paths before you: the path of death, the path of life. And He said, choose life for you and your seed, man.
Yeah, come the water. Yep.
Hey, they say they're gonna choose death.
Right.
What I think it's in Jeremiah, Isaiah, man. It says they can you look it up real quick, bro? You got something?
Nah,
they say choose death. You got your blue letter? Oh, well, no, you stay where you at, bro. You got your blue letter? Look at that, choose death, bro. Well, death shall be chosen.
Damn, what is it, Psalms? I mean, I don't know. Go ahead.
I think it's I think it's Isaiah. Death shall be chosen. Death rather than life.
I got another. Let me see. I think I read it already.
Just put death rather than life. Okay, there you go.
I got one. You got one? Okay, you got it.
No, you can go.
Go ahead. You good?
Okay, this is bag of preach Bathak point up, man.
This is Jeremiah chapter 8, verse 3. It says, and death shall be chosen rather than life, but all the residue of them that remain of this evil family.
Read that in the NLT.
This is Jeremiah 8:3, and it says, and the people of this evil nation who survive will wish to die rather than live.
What's like? Okay, now I read it wrong. Go ahead, give me the case.
Oh, okay, kind of. It says, Jeremiah 8:3, it says, and death shall be chosen rather than life, by all the residue of them that remain of this evil family, which remain in all the places whither I have driven them, saith the Lord of hosts.
Yeah, so backing up other point up, brother, him and the elders, man. What like they said, man, the Lord has set before our people life and death. See, just like when you watch that first scary movie that Marlon Wayans and them did, you see in the very beginning they did like the screen with what's her name? Carmen. Was it Carmen Electra? Yeah, Carmen. Remember? She was at home. She was playing like the Scream movie, and she was running from the nigga. And they had the signs, death and life. That bitch ran to death. That's Israel, man. You see, that's Israel for you, man.
Take the clip and do a lesson on that.
Yeah, it's for real though. Death shall be chosen rather than life, man. And that's what our people choose, man. They choosing the way they have made a covenant with this man. You see, that's why they love the ways of America, man.
Back in Proverbs chapter 1.
I mean, you still got that, yeah. Pull that real quick. You got it.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 8 and verse 50. It reads, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world.
That in the latter time, man. Many great miseries, man. meaning it's gonna be bad, man. You see, that in the latter time, we are in the latter time, man. The latter time means the end. You see, and we're at the end of this. We're at the end of this thing, man. You see, so many great miseries are getting ready to is being prepared and they're getting ready to happen to you people, man. You are, like I said earlier, you already see shit taking place in these other countries, man. But it just ain't really hit America yet. Wait till it hit this place, man. Wait till it hit this whore, man. You see, this whore that thinks she's not gonna get popped, man. That thinks she's gonna sit a virgin forever, man. You gotta go just a little bit.
It says, because they have walked in great pride. And the proud man is Esau. So that vibration has been sent forth in the earth, man. And now all these nations are proud, and even 2/3 of the nation of Israel, you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians of Negroid descent are proud in these times, man. And the scriptures say, the Lord says, why is earth and ashes proud, man? What the hell are you proud about? He created you from some dirt, man. You know, and he'll reduce you back to that. Just like that, man. So why are you proud, bro? You have nothing to be proud about, man. And America is nothing to be proud about, man. You know, you walking around in America proud, you really bugged out, man. This place has been shown up left and right. You know, your president walking around, falling down, up and down stairs, and this nigga is bugged out, falling off of bicycles, which represents this place, man. Yep. That's why this is America's a laughing stock of the planet Earth, man. And y'all proud.
Yeah.
Yep. Wow.
Yeah, like the brother Tazama said, the penguins. No, that's an inside joke. But you know, hey, that's how this place is, man. You see the character and the image of you know, Sleepy Joe. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude, they really just say like, you know, they kind of like, you know, kind of gamble like, oh shit, just throw him out there, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And look at him, man. It's a goddamn joke.
Yep.
They did it for an insult. That's a slap to you people's face.
Right.
To show you, look, we can put this nigga up here, and these niggas ain't gonna, they still ain't gonna do shit. They still ain't gonna be mad. Right. They ain't gonna uproar.
Right.
You see? That's why trusting in Pharaoh is gonna be your shame, man. Trusting in Pharaoh, the shadow of Egypt is gonna be you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native American shame, man. Just like it says in Lamentation, our eyes have failed and looking for a nation that could not save us, roughly paraphrasing. America can't save you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. You see? You going to everybody else, like it said, real quick, bro, hold this right quick. Let me get into Isaiah, bro. You going to everybody else except the person that you need to be going to, man.
131?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, you got it. You got it.
You want that for real?
Yeah, go ahead.
Isaiah 31:1. Woe to them that get onto Egypt for help. You about that one?
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
Woe to them that get onto Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many.
Yeah, you see, our people go down to Egypt. They look at this place for help, man, to save. They look at America for salvation. That's why they go out and they vote. They feel them niggas, especially when OBZ got in there, when OBZ started running, boy, niggas had their whole family voting. The nigga ain't never voted a day in his life.
Right.
Going out thinking that he was gonna save you from what's going on in America, man. Ain't nothing gonna save you. Can't shit save you but the Lord, man. But Yahushua, man. Right. You see, he's the one who's gonna redeem us from all this that's going on, man. You see? You going over there?
Can I bring this out real quick just to make it on that point right there? This is Isaiah 33:22. It says, for Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is our judge. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is our lawgiver. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is our king. He will save us. Man. So the scriptures are very clear as to who salvation is going to come through, man. Yeah. It's that simple. Isaiah broke it down, man. The Lord is going to save us, man.
That's right. That's right. You got it.
Isaiah 31:1. Woe to them that get on to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many.
Yeah, hey, that woe means destruction, man. And our people trust in this place, man. They trust in it because the military is strong. You see? Them niggas even gonna join the military and try to fight for their oppressor, man. You see? Right. Why you gonna fight? Just like Muhammad Ali said, why I'm gonna go over there and fight the Viet Cong when you my enemy, man? Yeah. You niggas ain't got no goddamn sense, man. Our people are stupid, man. They fighting for the same people that's oppressing them, man.
God is children.
They are many and in horsemen, because they are very strong. but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel,
See,
neither seek the Lord.
they ain't even looking to the Lord, man. They're not even, the Lord is not even an option in these niggas' mind, man. You see? They don't even seek the Lord, man. Hey, the elder Menachem Zachbot just did a video, man. 50% of the population of America don't even believe in the God, man. They don't believe in a higher power, man. And you best believe a lot of that 50% are you so-called Negro Latinos and Native Americans, man. You see? That shows you how the Christianity really did our people, man.
Right.
Got to the point where they don't even believe in the Most High no more, man. They trying everything else, man. That's the first thing a nigga will say. Well, where was Jesus during the time of slavery? You see, where was Jesus at? Jesus, you go and not understanding that you've been put in that position because you disobeyed the Lord, man.
Right.
But that's our people for you, man.
No, I'm just holding up. Keep reading.
And they don't simply understand, if I can add to that, they don't simply understand that if you commit a crime, you're gonna do some time, man.
Yeah.
If you go rob a bank right now, you're gonna get your ass put in prison for a period of time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or you gonna say, well, where's my parents, or where you gonna ask where somebody is?
Yeah.
You did the crime, now you gotta do the time. It's the same thing, man.
Yeah.
We went off, we did the crime, now we had to do the time, man. That time is almost up. You know, but Jake don't understand that because Jake won't take the time to listen to get those answers, man.
Yeah.
That's one of them.
No, keep reading. No, that was it. That was Isaiah 31.
You said also.
I can go down. It said to trust in Egypt, right?
Yeah.
Verse 3, Isaiah 31:3. Now the Egyptians are men and not God, and their horses flesh and not spirit.
Yeah, Esau said himself. And all these chariot sightings that's coming out, Esau is talking about how the chariots are so advanced, man. How much more advanced they are than Esau's top military equipment, man. You see? Why? Because they not spirits, man.
Right.
Esau's chariots, man. These fights, man. The Lord's so cold that a bird can outmaneuver a damn jet, man. And Esau spent billions of dollars for something, a damn jet, man. And a bird can outmaneuver that hoe, man. And Esau basically bases his designs off birds, man. You see? Different fighter jets are based off different falcons, man. You see? You got it, though.
Now the Egyptians are men and not God, and their horses flesh and not spirit. When the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both he that help shall fail, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they all shall fail together.
Man, and when the Lord is gonna stretch out his hand when he comes back, man. When he sends Yahushua back, man, that's the Lord gonna stretch out his hand, man. Yahushua is gonna crack them clouds, man, and all these weaponries of the United States, of these different armies, because when Yahushua comes back, these different nations are gonna come together, man. It tells you that in the scriptures, man. The dragon fought in his angels, man. They fought against Michael and his angels, man. You see? It tells you that in Second Esdras, that multitude, they gathered themselves together to fight against him that came out of the sea, man. They came out, they cracked the sky, man. Yahushua, man. You see? But none of these weapons that Esau got, man. We just went and seen that damn movie Oppenheimer. And when you look at that,
I was watching it last
when you
night.
look at that movie, you see how powerful that technology was back then. Esau has multiplied that into the hundreds, man. So you can imagine how destructive that is. That's not gonna do shit to a chariot, man. That ain't got nothing on the Lord, man.
Also, I was watching the Oppenheimer movie, man. How dude was having those visions.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, the Lord is putting that in this. Yo, that spirit of the Lord that did that.
Bro.
They gave him that technology to do that. Because I did a lesson on the Manhattan Project. I did a lesson on it. It's in Isaiah. It's in the scriptures. How they came together and got the top scientists. They started getting trying to recruit. The Oppenheimer guy was trying to recruit top scientists to build this thing. And then he came to the conclusion like, damn, if we do this, we can't stop it. It's gonna wipe out the whole humanity. I was like, man, as I was watching it last night, I was like, man, the Lord put that in these men to be able to break that down.
You got that Job.
So,
You got
hey,
that
you'll
Job?
watch-
No,
Go ahead. The Oppenheimer movie, like 3 hours long.
Deep sleep. Grab that real quick, man, because the elder made a beautiful point, man. How the Lord, how that man, when he was plagued with visions from a child.
Yeah.
You see, he was having these visions of atoms combusted, man. And he didn't understand it at that time, man. You see? And like you said, elder, even at the end of the movie, he went to Einstein and was like, man, you remember when I brought these calculations unto you? When I said, man, we changed the world, man. We made something that can destroy the world. He said, I think we did, man.
Yep.
As soon as he said that, they showed a clip of the ICBM missiles, man, a nuke, man. Then they showed them going off, man. Then they showed the view from the space, man. They showed the earth, and they showed America burning, man.
Yep.
But the Lord put the spirit on those people who made that movie, man. You see, and he also put, like the scripture say, he created the spirit, the blood, the coals, and the fire.
Got that one too.
But this the point, bro. Real quick.
God, this is Job. This is Job 33 and verse 14. For the Most High speaketh once, yet twice, yet man perceiveth it not.
Yeah, man, and he couldn't perceive. He couldn't understand it, right? Keep going.
It says, verse 15, in a dream, in a vision of the night.
In a dream, in the vision of the night, like the elder was saying, Oppenheimer was plagued with those visions since he was young, man. But he didn't understand it. You see, he didn't understand what it was about, right? Keep going.
It says, when deep sleep falleth upon men, in slumbering upon the bed, then he openeth the ears of men and sealeth their instructions.
See, he sealed Oppenheimer to create that to create the technology that would eventually bring forth the ICBM missile, man, for the destruction of this place, man. You see? Keep going.
Verse 17, that he may withdraw man from his purpose.
For his purpose. That he may read that one more time, bro.
Job 33 and 17, that he may withdraw man from his purpose.
For his purpose, man. You see? So the Lord, he did that to Oppenheimer for his purpose, man. But he can, going back to the scripture where it says, I created the smith, the blood, the coals, and the fire, man. You see? You got it, bro.
It says, and hide pride from man.
You can get your
You know what's funny? Because that one professor told him, remember he put that potassium cyanide in that apple?
Yeah.
He threw it in the trash. But the dude said, well, if you don't have the ability to think and do what you want here, go to another school. He kept going to.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go now. You got to go ahead, bro. Now go ahead. You got it out.
You
got it out. I'm saying he told him to go to another school to be able to express himself, so to speak. But the Lord kept giving that dude visions, man. I was like, damn, this is crazy, man.
Yeah. And he the one who brought that to America, man. Brought that what they call it, like physics or some shit like that. He brought that way of thinking. They even said in the movie, he the one who brought that way of thinking over here, man. Why? For the Lord drew him for his purpose to create that.
Damn, I gotta go back and watch that.
That would eventually bring forth the ICBM missile. Man.
Yeah, bro.
You see?
Yeah,
which is biblical, man. All this is biblical, bro. Joel chapter 2, literally in that chapter, when you look up one of the Hebrew words for sword, it says missile. It literally says missile, bro.
Right.
Go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 54 and verse 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire. And it's the Lord speaking. The Lord said, I have created. You know what I'm saying? So he created through the minds of these men, man, just like we just read in Job, man. The Lord sealeth those instructions, and he creates and puts that information, that knowledge in man for him to serve or perform his purpose, man. That's right. Hiding that purpose from man, that pride, man. That man thinking he doing something. It's not him, it's the Lord, man. It says,
read that Job.
Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And that instrument is those ICBM missiles, man. Back then it was, what is it, Big Boy and Little Joe? What was their names? Atomic bombs, yeah, basically those.
Batman.
Fat Boy and Little Boy.
Batman and Little Boy.
Little Boy, yeah. Batman and Little Boy. It's a lot.
I know, Big Joe.
It says, and I have created the waster to destroy, man. So the Lord said, I have created the waster to destroy. These things were all done by the Lord, man, even though it's at the hand of man.
And when you read that out, Isaiah?
Isaiah 54 and 16.
That's real quick. This Psalm chapter 7 and verse 13.
54 and 16.
He have also prepared for him the instruments of death. He have ordained his arrow against the persecutors, man. And what are those arrows, man? Well, the brothers are going into it, man. Those ICBM missiles, man. You see? That's that instrument of death that the Lord put on these different scientists to put on Oppenheimer to bring here to America for them to make these different types of weapons, man.
Right.
Ultimately, it's gonna be used for their destruction, man. Just like that blessing, that sword is gonna be, that's a curse unto Esau too. That blessing, that's a curse unto him, man, because he gonna die by that same sword, man.
Then they call that, and that's when he came out with the Manhattan Project.
Yeah.
Look up the Manhattan Project. It goes into that. Yep.
That's right.
You gotta.
That's the second death, man. See, that's what it's talking about. It's that lake of fire. That's talking about that ICBM missile destruction, man. That's going to take place. That's going to hit America, man. That version that thinks she's going to be a virgin forever, man. You know. this proud whore, man. Which is exactly what this place is, man.
America's never been touched about war on this, and then we're not talking about the British American war. We're talking about since they've been fully established, no war is fully taking place on the soil here.
Yep.
So this place is going to be touched. It's no longer going to be that virgin daughter of Babylon, man.
That's right.
And when it get touched, it's going to get touched in the worst way.
That's right.
That's right, because I mean, even if you look at the Civil War, there wasn't really no tides being turned when it came to, ownership of
Watch your
America.
back, bro. Watch your back.
It wasn't a foreign nation. It was just infighting. You know.
So yeah, that's thrown out the window. And if you want to go into even deeper back in the past, America wasn't even established at that time.
Nope.
Halfway through the movie.
So we talk about these times, man. Isaiah 47th chapter.
I watched the last
Like we're going into, I will not know the loss of widowhood, or I will not know the loss of children or widowhood. Pretty much that proud spirit of America saying, man, like who can come up against me? Ain't nobody gonna bring me down. I'm at my peak right now. But I got that in Revelation 18. Okay, this is Revelation 18, verse. I'm gonna start at verse 5. It says, "For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Lord had remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. In the cup which she had filled, fill unto her double." Man, so everything that America has done throughout the whole history, throughout its whole history, she gonna have to pay for that. That woman that said that sits in the throne as she for God. You know what I'm saying? That the whore that rideth on the beast. You know what I'm saying? All that. She's gonna have to pay for that, man. She's gonna have to pay for touching the apple of the Lord's eye. She's gonna have to pay for every wicked thing that she's done on the planet Earth, whether it be destroying trees or what, the oceans, you know what I'm saying, the habitats, ecosystems, animals, people, contaminating food, the air, the water, and that's just like a small percentage of the things that she's gonna have to pay for, man. There's past sins that she still ain't paid for, man.
What does the scripture say you do to a whore, man? You burn her with fire. That's exactly what it says in Revelation. This whore gonna get burnt with fire, man. You see? I got a quick one.
Barbecue.
Yep. Isaiah 13 and verse 19. In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their foes there. So this bitch is gonna be completely destroyed. Because right now those Arabians and those shepherds are making money off this whore, man. You read about that in Revelations, man. They got rich off this whore, man. You see, drinking that wine, they got rich off of it, man. You see, but eventually the Lord is gonna burn this bitch up in the like fashion that he burnt up Sodom and Gomorrah, man. And that's not talking about. That's how you know it's not talking about ancient Babylon, man. That's how you know it's talking about this kingdom, man. You see?
I got one for you.
Ancient Babylon it was just opposite. Ancient Babylon was just transferred.
Yeah, exactly.
You understand? So a lot of scholars try to make that point, but there's a particular way that this new Babylon has to go down. It has to go down by fire. And you mentioned those nations being rich here. Look at all your examples. You have the Elamites, all right? The East Indians, they come over here, they get a tech job off rip.
Yeah.
They're good, and they send that money back home. The Arabs, they come over here, they get their corner store, and they're good. They run through our women in the back, and they sell their they sell their shit, and they're good. Every nation, the Nigerian, a lot of them are Israelites, but a lot of Hamites will come over here, get going, and they're good. You're the only people who do not benefit from this horde.
Right.
All right?
Man, beautiful point. Yep. No.
I got that just to back you up. It's in the same chapter. This is back in Revelation 18 and 3. It says, "For all nations have drunk of the wine of her wrath, of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies." So all these other nations that have mingled with America have been waxed rich, man, because they see this place as a as a means of becoming wealthy. You know, that's why the brother's going into that, man. Like you see these different nail shops, you know what I'm saying? These different massage places or liquor stores or 7-Elevens and different other spots, man, because they have the opportunity to mooch off of this place, man. Off of who? Off of the Israelites, man. The so-called Negro, Latinos, Native Americans.
They don't set those stores up in Esau's neighborhood. They don't set the when they come here and they get that little business grant, that business loan, they set up shop in the Section 8.
Yeah.
That's where they set the shop up at. So, they're benefiting off of this whole, but it's off of the backs of Israelites. Every kingdom, if you go through the scriptures, every kingdom that was great, Israel was the working class.
Yep.
They're the ones that propped that nation up to be that. So you could. Jacob is the form of all things. Anything that's really great in this world, even the kingdoms.
Yep.
The Israelites are the battery of it. Okay, and we're going to be the battery for the kingdom of heaven as well. But we're going to be the ruling class. You know.
That's why Esau put in check cash in places, liquor stores, and churches in Jake neighborhood, man. To exploit them. Man, bro.
Got something real quick. This first Maccabees chapter 2 and verse 10. Just backing the brother point up. What nation have not had a part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoils? You see? Everybody eats off the children of Israel, man. That's why when you read the parable of Lazarus and the rich man, those dogs that was licking Lazarus' wounds, those were the nation, man, eating off our people, getting substance, man. You see? And bro, like the brother gave examples, the hair shop, the chicken shack, the gas stations. They even got fucking motels and hotels. You know what I'm saying? In Jake neighborhoods, man. You see? They own these, bro, eating off our people, man. We're the only nation who don't own anything in their neighborhoods, man. You see? Showing you that, like the brother said, man, this place was not built for you to be a part of it, man. Only to be slaves, man. You see? But I got Joel, bro. All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, this Joel chapter 2. All right, and I'm gonna start at verse 1. It says, "Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in the holy mountain." You see? We know Zion or Jerusalem is a people before it's a place, man. You see, so we blowing the trumpet right now, telling our people. It says, "Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand. A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spreadeth upon the mountains, as a great people, as in a strong." That's going into the missiles, man. Yeah. You see? And it's liking them unto a great people and a strong people, right? It says, there have not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it. You see? Showing you this is talking about the missiles, man. Okay? Because before it was never a weapon like this before. Okay? Until Esau, the Lord put the spirit on Esau to create him, man. You see? And it's not gonna be a weapon like this ever again, man. After these weapons are being used for this destruction, man. It says, and after it says, even to the years of many generations, showing you it's not going to be after this third world war, after the Lord destroyed this place via thermonuclear fire, via those chariots shooting laser beams. It ain't gonna be no more war, man. You see, verse 3: a fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burneth, going into the rocket propulsion, man. And that fire before them goes into that warhead, man. You see, it says, and the land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Meaning before those missiles hit, everything looks like the garden. Everything looks like this, man.
Paradise. Yeah,
just look at Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Before that missile hit, man, everything looked as it is, like a city, man. Until after that missile hit, then it was just desolation, man. It completely destroyed it, man. You see, it says, verse 4: the appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so shall they run. You see, now Joel is getting the vision, man. So he's seeing all these missiles being shot out, and he's comparing them to horses running into battle, man. You see, when you look at those old school movies, you got a whole bunch of horsemen in front of the line. They all lined up. You just seen them in bunches, man. You see, it says, like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains, so shall they leap. Like the noise of a flame of fire that devoured the stubble, as a strong people sat in battle array. Verse 6, before their faces the people shall be in much pain, and all faces shall gather blackness. And when you go into that word blackness, man, it means a rush of anxiety, man. So you can just imagine these people watching. Just go back and imagine those people who seen that bomb being dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. You can imagine they was looking like fuck. They ain't no running, man.
I got one.
That's a scalper, bro.
He come out time. I got one. It's going back to. You got one? Go ahead.
No,
You got more. No, this gonna be perfect with it. Go ahead.
Okay, come on. Hey, can you get that word sword, bro? It's
Hey,
in
but
Joel
that's
2.
all I wanted to say.
Joel
Wisdom
2.
of Solomon, the 5th chapter. Shalakia. Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter talks about that blackness.
Yeah.
That
Rush of
complete,
anxiety, yep.
Yeah, distraught that they're gonna go through. That's why it says in Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. This was he who we sometimes had in derision and a proverb of reproach. Okay? Because the people are you gotta realize they're gonna be seeing the strangeness of our salvation and the missiles at the same time.
Yep.
They're gonna be seeing people be taken up, and they're gonna see the destruction coming down at the same time. And they're not gonna be a part of the deliverance.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be like, oh shit, damn, this is I had a chance to listen to these. I seen them every weekend.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I used to work with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, they're gonna be catching hell.
Yeah,
I bought him some food.
They're gonna feel what you call it.
They be nice to it.
Despair. You know what I'm saying? The feeling of not being able to do anything.
Yeah.
Or to do anything. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna see, they're gonna see brothers being beamed up. They're gonna see the missiles falling, and then they're gonna see themselves like, damn. They're gonna be like,
The Lord gonna stop time for that little moment, and it's gonna all rush through their heads.
Yeah.
People gonna be having heart attacks. Okay.
No.
Your heart. Hey, Yahweh Shai, they said when the blood was coming out of his sweat. I forgot. It's a condition that it's called when your nervous system is on the brink of snapping. That you'll actually bleed through your sweat because you're so stressed.
That's what Yahweh did.
Yeah, he was literally like, oh my fucking God, they about to put my ass, but I gotta do this.
Yeah.
For the sake of it's bigger than me.
Yeah.
These people gonna be going through that. Their nervous system gonna be at the point of snapping, man. That's why the scripture say, man's heart failing them for the fear of things that are coming upon the earth. These people gonna be, and that's why I love Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, because it's the I told you so scripture.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. The Lord gonna whoop ass.
That links up with what we read in Proverbs, the 1st chapter. The Lord is going to laugh at their calamity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just like that one scene in the Hunger Games, the first one, where she saw that little girl die, and in reality suddenly hit her. She started like panicking.
Yeah.
She was throwing up. She was like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, she knew, like, damn, like there was nobody that's going. You got something?
No, I'm just pointing. No, you got it. Right.
Oh yeah. You know, she like the reality came, man. Like the feeling of despair. Like, there ain't nobody gonna save me. Like, what am I gonna? You know, that's
Right.
how they gonna feel. So like,
You good. Ain't gonna be no consolement.
Yeah.
There's not gonna be anybody there to hold you, be like, hey, it's okay.
Yeah.
But you know what's beautiful, bro, is that we got that.
Yeah.
We got the comforter. We got the understanding to know, okay, it's gonna be okay. When that reality check hits these people, like you said, they're not gonna have anything to fall back on, anything to hold on to. But we do, which is why the scripture said we're gonna have knowledge and wisdom should be the same.
Mark. They're not gonna crash into each other. Ain't gonna be, and they even call the missiles like a missiles that malfunction or no good, a broken arrow. You see, showing you talking about these arrows. You got that in Go ahead, bro. Yeah, 2nd Ezra. Yep.
Now, this 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and verse 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow.
Yep.
His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world.
To the ends of the world, man. They ain't gonna miss, man, because the Lord is gonna put His Spirit on them, man. You see? So what and real quick, go back to Joel 2 and get that word for sword, bro.
And I just wanted to add, the ends of the world represents America, man.
Yep.
You know?
It says, I'm gonna read it one more time and get that word, bro. Back in Joel chapter 2 and verse 8, it says, neither shall one thrust another, they shall walk every one in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. Yeah, man, because when these different defense missile defense systems that America got, they're gonna be shooting at those ICBM missiles, trying to shoot them down, man. But it's not gonna work, man. When one hit them, it's just gonna keep coming, man. Because the Spirit of the Lord is gonna allow them to hit their marks, man. The brothers just read in 2nd Ezra 16 that they're gonna hit their marks, man. See, when they begin to be shot out, man. And like I said, go watch that movie Oppenheimer, man. at the end, man, they showed the ICBM missiles. They showed them being shot off. They showed America burning, man. Because these niggas know, man. They know America's about to be destroyed, man. Because the scriptures say so. But go ahead, get that word sword, man.
The technology, when the missile shot off, it locks onto a latitude, longitude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's going to hit a direct point. And the Lord's going to be have the spirit to where America's defense system won't malfunction. It's not going to work how it's supposed to. You know?
So you got to remember the chariot's going to be here.
Yeah.
We done watched those videos of how the chariot affects Esau's technology, man.
Yeah.
They backing your point on, bro. And they gonna be pressing that button, that bitch ain't gonna work, man.
Look.
Yeah, something's going on. It's not working. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
The spirit of the Lord, the angel is fucking with it. You got something to talk?
Yeah, I was just gonna add the Lord, the angels that had like their actual missiles like activate and start to, you know, they to panic, you know, cause that shit was about to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
About to bust, you know.
Yeah, you know, and if you look into America's missile defense system, it's outdated as hell, man.
Yeah.
They don't really have anything to stop, like, well, let's say, like what, you know, Moab or Russia got, man.
Yeah.
The speed of those missiles, man. The air defense system that America has set up, they ain't got no chance against that.
Yeah, and that's, you know, that's because the elites, they don't give a shit about this plan. America has served its purpose as a corporation. Because all these nations are based on corporations.
Right.
Also, that goes into their pride, man. They think that they, you know, they ain't worried about nobody. They think they good. They don't realize that they're not good, one. Two, nobody don't fuck with them no more. Because they just you know what I mean? So their enemies, I mean, their allies gonna turn on them.
Yep.
This devil don't realize that he's just in a fucking shit bag.
Yo,
You know?
yo.
And I can't wait to see him play out. I
Man.
can't wait to see Debo get his ass whooped.
Exactly.
Man,
You
with
know?
that brick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
that brick coming.
Yeah,
Brick.
Yeah, that brick
Craig coming to whoop your ass.
Right.
Man,
That's right.
you got that word though for me.
Con, I got it. This is the word for it was sword, right? Sword.
So all you niggas, man. So you niggas who talking about, show me, you already know who you is, black and gold.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Who saying, show me a missile. Show me a missile in the Bible. We about to show you, man.
Right.
Go ahead, brother.
Con, this is the word for sword in Joel, the 2nd chapter. It says, this is H7973, it's shalah, and it's it says in outline of biblical usage, weapon, missile, sprout, missile, weapon.
A missile.
A missile, man. It's
So there you go. You have missile in the Bible, man.
You
Yep.
don't say.
Yep.
Man. Right there.
Allah.
Allah's dead, brother. Fucking
Y'all
Allah.
I'm trying to start this back.
I got a precept.
I'm gonna go get the younger brothers for their clothes.
This is Job chapter 20, verse 22. It says, "In the fullness of his sufficiency he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall be upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, the Lord shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating." Right. So, you know, right when Esau is about to establish his full agenda, you know, his so-called New World Order, to where everything is going to be how he wants it to be, that's when the Lord is going to rain his fury upon him, right? So it says, verse 24, "He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through," man. So what's that iron weapon? Like the brother just read in that word, man. It's those missiles,
Yep.
those ICBMs, man. That's that iron weapon. Like what iron weapon would you think about in the ancient world? You know, because the scriptures refer,
No, with the missiles.
you know, to the missiles also as an arrow that turns not back, or an arrow that goes from one end of the world from one part of the world to the end of the world, man. And what arrow can do that? An ICBM missile, man.
Yep.
That's the only thing that you can compare it to. That's what it is, man. That's that fire. That's the fury of the Lord raining down upon this place.
And if you don't believe it, don't worry about it. You're going to be in the midst of it. You go see it. I don't care if you don't believe it. That's great because it's coming. You can't stop it. It's called prophecy, man.
That's all. Malachi chapter 4 and verse 1. For behold, the days cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, and it shall leave them neither root nor branch. You see? Now when you read in Isaiah 2, it talks about that those battles, those old battles being with garments rolled in blood. But this one shall be with burning and fuel of fire, man. You see, and that's gonna be via these missiles, man. That's that day that's gonna burn like an oven, man. You see? Because one nuclear missile, it can reach temperatures of 100 million degrees, man. 100 million degrees, just one. So imagine you ain't got shit, you ain't got nothing that can withstand that, man. Right. To stand that heat. That's why in the movie Oppenheimer, they liken him unto Prometheus, man.
That's right.
You see?
Yep.
Why? Because they said, and when you go and look up Prometheus, he so-called stole fire from the gods and brought it to man. You see? That's why they like in Oppenheimer, because they know that this fire, that fervent heat, that's divine power, man. That had to come from the heavens, man. Right. You see?
Because at one time it was like, damn, so we gonna drop this on people. Like some of those sons started to get a conscience. Like, man, I don't want to be a part of this shit. Yeah. It's cool, you know, break down the equation. Then that equation get broken. Man, I want to be a part of this. I forget how you said. Yeah, man, Oppenheimer, man, that's a very spiritual movement, man. Yes. They going to the missiles. They go right into the missiles, man. That's right.
I got a precept just going into how, you know, this is also mentioned in the New Testament. You know,
that's the fact that through the
that's that nigga.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
2 Peter chapter 3 verse 10, it says, "For the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works therein shall be burnt up."
Because many of the Portuguese, they darker than you. Don't worry about that color thing, bro.
Yo, man, just go, man.
Hey, all you gotta do is touch me,
Let's get the fuck out of here, niggas.
Touch me,
Your punk ass up the
this
street.
place up, man. You see this? This is why the Lord's going to destroy this place, man. Everybody want to have an opinion. Everybody think that they hard. Ain't nobody hard here in America when the Lord comes back, man. That's why he gonna be he gonna receive a horrible death, man.
Throw another can.
And that's according to the Lord, man.
Throw another can over here, nigga. You gonna get touched.
That was that motherfucker?
Yeah, that was his punk ass. Throw another can over here, you gonna get touched.
Oh, man.
Believe that.
Like
Believe
the
that.
Say, man, this place is gonna burn with fervent heat, man. Even the elements thereof are gonna be melting, man.
They're gonna burn. He gonna throw us a bone one day.
Fucking cracker.
Hey,
Fucking spick. Motherfucker, close up, man.
Yeah, man. So, hey, with that, man, Lord willing, edifying. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
Double honors unto the apostles of